Terry, how would you describe how Meyers has done defensively against DeMarcus?
I think he's had some moments. Last game, obviously, Cousins did a little bit of everything against everybody. But last year, uh, first game this year, he's had some moments. I don't think you ever completely shut down a great player like that, but I think he's competed well.
There's been some extracurricular things between those two. Uh, do you talk to Myers about that to, keep his focus on the team and on the game, or do you just trust that it
No,
won't escalate?
no, it's he's out there competing, and as long as it doesn't hurt the team, I think he's got to do what feels he needs to do.
Do you
That as long,
sorry.
go ahead.
Do you like seeing not a rivalry, but guys get whatever you would call their history? Would you like seeing that?
I think different players get up for different players, when two big guys are going at it and it gets physical, it can be kind of combative. I think it's the nature of the game that when you're put in those situations that your competitive juices kind of rise to the occasion.
More than any other player in the league, he seems to get under Cousins' skin. What does he do differently?
I don't know. First of all, if I don't see him play against other teams, and so I don't know what kind of situations he has with other players in the league. So I can't really comment on that. But again, I think it's just the fact that you have two big, strong guys going at it. There's a lot of physical contact, and by nature of that, I think that rivalry, or I wouldn't even call it a rivalry, but that matchup exists.
What's your take on Sacramento, how they're playing right now? Obviously, you just saw them a few games ago, but they've been winning.
Yeah, they're playing very well. Cousins has been playing at a very high level. Anthony Toller's been getting some more minutes. I think they've had some impressive wins. I mean, they went and beat Utah the night after they beat us. So I think they're playing with a lot of confidence, and that goes a long way.
Do you
What
have
was
to
the
factor the his three-point shooting more, DeMarcus, in now after last game? Or
Yeah, I mean, he shot at 5 for 8, so you don't expect him to go 5 for 8. But since our game, I think he's shooting about 50% from three since we played him. So it's that's legit. And when you look, I think he's shooting 38 or 39 in the month of December. So I don't think it's a fluke. So we definitely have to take it into consideration.
Why do you think CJ's had success against the Kings in the last few outings?
Because he's a good player. I don't know if it's anything about Sacramento. I think he has a way of scoring the ball.
Was there an overriding theme to today's practice?
No, we watched video from last night, and for the guys who haven't played much, they got to go up and down a little bit, and the other guys got more shots in rehab and things like that. Since we just played Sacramento a week ago, then we can get all our prep in tomorrow.
What did you like now that you've seen the film about the defense last night?
Probably our activity more than anything else. I think when we were more active in our pick and roll situation, that brought everybody's activity level up. We still could have done a lot of things better, even though I still think it was probably our best defensive game considering the opponent. But there were things that there were baskets that we gave up that I think we could have done a better job with. But I thought we contested shots. Lowry, 3 of his threes in the second half were ridiculous and well contested, and that's what great players do. So the other thing is, and I mentioned, was I think the biggest statistical determinant was the turnovers. 6 turnovers, that's 6 possessions, and unfortunately that's kind of what Toronto does. They don't turn the ball over, and they create steals, so it kind of fell into that.
Was that the biggest thing about the offense? I mean, not having Damian, obviously, but was that the biggest rub last night with those turnovers?
Yeah, I thought the ball moved pretty well. Fourth quarter basketball is always tough against good teams, but I thought we did a lot of really good things offensively. We hit the roll man in pick and roll situations. We moved the ball around and got good looks. The tempo was good. I thought Evan played very well. He moved much better than I was anticipating. I didn't think he was going to be able to move as well as he did.
He come through that game. He came through it all right.
Yeah.
Is it more important for the players in particular to trust the system, particularly on offense when Damian's not available, seeing as how no one guy can make up that production?
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to a couple guys that said it's even more important that you guys stick to flow.
I think trusting each other help. Damian obviously creates offense for himself and others, and opportunities for others. But execution and half-court offense becomes more important. Trusting each other, that you don't have to be the guy to make the play, but you have to be ready to make the play when it comes your way.
Do you think, given 3 chances, Mike Richmond can hit the backboard on a 3-quarter chest throw? What's your over?
From the free throw line, opposite free throw line, hit
not a baseball toss, but like a 2-step.
Zero chance.
Zero.
Zero.
Do you want to get in on the group wager?
Zero chance. Yeah, I'll officiate the wager.
All right, it's about to go down here after practice.
Okay.
You want to stake me then?
It's a $10
No,
bet.
I'm not allowed to gamble on basketball.
I wouldn't necessarily
We get a soccer ball into it.
Are you guys viewing this game any differently when it comes to tiebreaker situations?
Right now, we need a win. It'd be great to have the tiebreaker, but right now we need to do whatever we can to get a win. Having the tiebreaker would not necessarily be the motivating factor tonight for us.
What was the mood at practice? I mean, are these guys pretty much the same? Pretty resilient. You've talked about that.
Workmanlike. Yeah, I mean, they were. The video session is usually pretty instructive, and they lock into whatever points we're making during the video session, and after that, these guys are pros. I mean, they come to work every day, and that's one of the things that I really like about this group.